Well, welcome to Resident Evil 4 VR. This just came out, and it's something I've been looking forward to since it was announced, as I do like some Resident Evil, and RE4 in particular I do think is an all-time classic. So, we are going to be playing through, well, a game that almost everyone surely is familiar with, but now in virtual reality. There's big ol' Sadler up there. Just trying to figure out what is a good way to center the video. I think I'm recording the right eye on this headset. It looks like it. And I think if I'm looking at the logo like this, it should be about centered. Well, I'm going to be checking the recording after this. It's hard to tell when I'm in the headset. But hopefully that's about centered. If not, you know, I'll adjust as I go on. But, oh, there are, yeah, Leon's hands, there's our watch. Oh, yep, that's the time where I am right now. I am a late night boy playing some RE4. Alright, so before we get into this, one thing that we should probably talk about, that I think is a question a lot of people have, about this particular port, and we should just get that out of the way before we start playing a game, is probably we should talk about why this is exclusive to the Oculus Quest 2, and if this would be coming to anything else. Question a lot of people have is, would Capcom be porting this RE4 VR to like PC or PlayStation VR? One thing to know right off the bat is that this is not Capcom's port, so I don't think Capcom would actually be porting this to anything. This game is actually published by Oculus and is developed by Armature Games, not Capcom. Armature Games is a studio. It's been around for some years, founded, I believe, by a couple of people from Retro Studios who made Metroid Prime. And they were the ones who made this VR port. So I don't know. I think Capcom's involvement in this is probably pretty minimal. I would not expect to see this VR port appear on anything else. I mean, it's not going to appear on PC, even though Oculus does have a PC headset, the Rift, because Oculus is quite clearly moving away from PC VR, and they're going whole hog on the standalone headset of the Quest line. So this is exclusive to the Quest 2, clearly to sell Quest 2s. I don't expect this to appear on anything else because of that. As far as Capcom's involvement in VR in general, well, don't expect much from them. They did make RE7 VR, they did give it a VR mode, but RE7 VR never appeared on PC, and RE Village never had a VR mode to begin with, so I don't think Capcom really is interested in pursuing VR, unfortunately, because I would like to see more RE games have a VR mode. I just don't think they're doing it. I think that the reason this port exists is all Oculus. I just wanted to mention that because this is a question that people do ask about if Capcom intends to do anything else with this port. This isn't Capcom's port to begin with, is the answer. Let's press a button.
Resident Evil 4.
Hey, there's the voice. Maybe a bit of a downer start to this playthrough, but I think that probably it should be known that. So, we're going to start a new game. I'm just trying to make sure that this is all recording fine. I'm recording... First time I've recorded an Oculus game native to the headset. It's a little bit of a clunky setup, but hopefully this is okay. We're going to start a new game. I've done a little practice in the shooting gallery to try to get used to how this game works, but I haven't actually started the campaign yet, so we're going to press normal. Customize our game. There's a wide variety of options that allow us to customize the experience. Answer a few quick questions, sure. Will I be standing or sitting? Well, of course I'm standing because Leon stands. He walks around in this game, so I gotta be standing too. What hand would I naturally use to grab and hold an item? My left hand. Choose my comfort setting. Full motion, recommended for experienced users. Teleport movement. Lower the current settings. Give me that full motion, not video, full motion VR. FMVR. Recommended for users experienced in VR, not prone to motion sickness. We will go with that. Like, if I experience any motion sickness, we'll change it at that time. But for right now, that's what we're doing. I can change options from comfort options. Give him a shot. Okay. Dominant hand left, standing, view backstory. Sure. Tutorial assistance. Why not? Let's start a game.
$1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation.
So this, of course, was from Resident Evil 3.
Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
That's right. Umbrella was defeated because they didn't have a license to do business anymore, and their stock lost value. It was always the most anticlimactic way for Umbrella to die, but maybe the most realistic.
Since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. But then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
That's right. It's the adventure of these three guys as they attempt to rescue the president's daughter. We're going to make friendships with these two men. We're going to bond with them along the way. Leon and these two will be inseparable by the time we reach the end of this adventure.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Oh, okay. That's right. So our codec, or whatever you want to call it, is now like a physical object in the world.
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Start weapon man. Sure, let's watch the tutorial. Also, if you've played Resident Evil 4, you might have noticed there was a little less dialogue in that scene, as they did remove some dialogue from Leon that is, I guess you could say, flirtatious. He does not compliment Hunnigan's glasses in this cutscene. There's also some removed dialogue later on, which, you know, I'll point out as we get there. What is the weapon management tutorial? There's immersive and quick select. Let's start with immersive. In immersive mode, weapons and items are attached to our body, can be gripped. Let us grip. There is knife. Right side of my chest. Use grip button. There it is. That's our knife. Okay. Handgun is on left hip. I will put my hand to my left hip and grip. And there it is. First aid spray on my right shoulder. Grab with right hand. There that is. Oh yeah, I can feel healthy already. Wristwatch, yeah, we saw that. Tells me how much time I've been playing. Okay, quick select. We can use a selection wheel. They're fixed to my hand, not necessary to use grip button. Bring up selection wheel by hold right trigger. Right there that is. Then press left stick in the direction of handgun. And then tap right trigger. Okay. Back to handgun. So that's quicker. But I mean, yeah, we'll go with immersive. The immersive style reminds me of Lies Beneath, you might remember from last year, in which we would like the weapons would be on your body, and then you would like just grab them. Okay, maybe I guess I don't have a... okay, there it is. I do have a first aid spray on me. Well, there is a crow over there. And as we know, Leon must kill them. Because all birds are holding money and items. As is the way in this lonely and desolate part of Europe. Oh, there we go. Got some pesetas. Treasure box. Not telling me how many pesetas they are. Just treasure box small. A spinel. Get a close look at that spinel. So yeah, unlike RE's 1, 2, and 3, Leon does have money that he will use to purchase things. There are various small items on the shelf. Nothing particularly unusual. Yeah, just some books. Not in like a box there. We heard someone coughing. Over there. The cutscene kind of environment where you're in like a little theater. It's a little weird, but...
Sir?
I guess that was their best solution to try to adapt these third-person cutscenes into VR. I mean, it works okay, but... Would have been nice. I would have preferred if the cutscenes were just from first person.
I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, yes. Grab ammo. Load gun. Pull that. Alright, I guess it's giving me a freebie since it's my first shot.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize it. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
I had no choice but to kill this man. Whoops. Okay, I went to the pause menu, pressed the wrong button. Okay, we might as well take a look at the subscreen while we're here. That's the map. The road to Pueblo. Alright, so we got some information. Oh, there's our money. 1,300 petas. And how do we exit? Okay, there we go. He's not a zombie. How strange. And we can see dudes out there. Nope, that's... I need to make... You know, one thing it's kind of... I need to remember the button labels on the controller, since I can't see them. X, I think, is the lower face button on my left hand. Yeah, it is. It won't budge. They must be pressing against it from the other side. Alright. What was he cooking for dinner? Something rotten is caked on the table. It seems like someone was eating here just recently. Yeah, who was eating here until just recently? I wonder who. Can I see in there? Not really, it's very dark. There's a fire. Something's burning in the fire, but I can't tell what it is. Well, wood, I guess. There's like maybe a jawbone. Something like that. Looks like they've killed a lot of people. I hope Ashley's okay. Yeah, hopefully Ashley is not one of these bones. We do move pretty fast. I don't know if this is a faster movement speed than the game, like the original game, or is it just because it's first person? I feel like I'm moving faster than the original game did, which is fine with me. Red Hawk, 30 cartouches. Right, so we do have to manually reload the gun when it's out of ammo, which is fun. All right, looks like we're gonna have to jump. Whoop, I'm out of ammo. Gotta reload. Yeah, so you can dual wield. Something that I saw in the promotional material. We can have weapons akimbo, which you could not do in the original game. Num num num. Green herb. All right, so things have gone not so well in Leon's trip to this desolate part of Europe. Where in Europe are we? Who can possibly say? The guidepost reads Pueblo. Yeah, it does. We can see it. Oh no, our friends. We were going to have adventures with them. We were going to crack this case wide open with our two friends, but unfortunately, no. They're gone. Leon is on his own to go through this hostile Pueblo and to try to find the president's daughter. The only friend he has is Hunnigan, and she's on a screen. There it is. Oh. Wooden box. Looks like it can be broken. No, nothing in that one. Oh, money there. What's this? Well, no one's coming because why would they? All right, so yes, we do manually type our save. Limited characters for the save files. That's fine. And I can hear a whimpering dog. Oh, and I can see some crows. Hup. Oh, let me get this. Yep, that crow is holding a grenade. Hand illuminating grenade. I mean, it's not a flash grenade, it's a hand grenade. It's doing a lot more than illuminating. Yeah. Looks like a warning of some sort. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there's the dog. All right. Can I grab? Yep, there we go. There he goes. There are some, like, bits of interaction that, you know, you really want them to do. And, like, hey, one of them is manually open the bear trap to free the dog. That's good. That's a good little use of interaction. Watch out for those bear traps, though. Let's not get caught in them. I see a flashy. I see a glowy. We got a red herb. Once again, we're heading to Pueblo. They're very welcoming here in Pueblo. They got the trip-line explosives set up and everything.
Un forastero!
Easy. I guess it's easy for them to forget where they put those. They're kind of hidden a little bit. Oh, was there a sign that? No, there was not. You know, as far as Leon knows, these dudes are just normal guys. They sure can take some bullets to the face. Like even if Leon didn't know anything about him at this point, it is a little bit weird that you can just shoot them a few times in the face and they're just like, ow, and then keep coming. I guess no one's safe here. Better find her fast. That's another bit of changed dialogue. Can't grab that, unfortunately. The original game said, guess there's no sex discrimination here, since we found this dead woman hanging here. The bit about Leon looting everything, that has nothing to do with the hostile locals. That's just how he normally enters a place. He just walks around saying, okay, anything good here? Break some boxes, look in some closets, open some boxes, you know. That's just how he normally does.
¡Un forastero! ¡Avisad a los demás! ¡Te cogí!
I was spotted. You can't shoot those guys. Whoops, that's, again, wrong button. I have to remember X is my left hand. Lower button on left hand. It goes to like a little quick third-person view for the kick, which I guess is fine. It would look a little weird if, I guess, if we kept the first-person view as Leon spun around. I suppose that's okay. I am enjoying how it's controlling so far. Like, there are a little bit of compromises here and there in terms of the cutscenes as far as being in VR, but the gameplay so far seems really good. It's a very different way of playing RE4, of course, because, I mean, in the original RE4, you could not move around while aiming the gun. That was like a big part of the gameplay. You had to plant your feet and aim, but now you can just move around. That is a very big difference. To Pueblo. On again?
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Well, I think that we know how to play. Or at least we... Oh, okay, it's telling me to do it anyway. Playing manual tab. Playing manual provides useful information on controls, game settings, and options. I think that we're doing okay. Maybe I'll just review this on my own time instead of going through all this right now. There's some smoke in the distance. What's happening over there? In the original, there's like a cutscene, but I guess we can just clearly see what's happening there, can't we? Our two friends are on a bonfire. I was about to walk in there, but you know, maybe want to be a little bit more stealthy. We don't have binoculars we can get. Like, I don't think there was anything about that. Let me just make sure. I don't think there's... That's not what I wanted. I should probably make sure. There's nothing here about, like, binoculars. I don't think so. I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm just wondering that because Leon, in the original, Leon did look at them with binoculars, just checking to see if that is an item that we had on us. Doesn't seem so. All right. Well, okay. Here's the first big thing of the game, like the thing that people generally think about when they think about RE4. It's time to fight a village. Not, you know, RE Village. We already did fight a village earlier in the year. We're fighting a different village altogether. That guy's just walking in circles. Not that. There, okay. There's my knife. Ma'am? Yep. Let me get money. There. Direct hit. I hear a sound. Is Chainsaw Guy spawned already? I don't... Well, let's get some items as we go around. Can I get that? Yeah, okay. How we doing? Now, I remember that if we go up to the exit that way, there will be a chainsaw guy, an additional one to the mandatory one, and if we kill him, we do get a ruby, which is worth a lot of money. But I mean, it's we do use a lot of ammo killing him. Let me see something. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, here's my grenades. Oh, I can see my ammo down there. Can I see chainsaw guy? Okay, I can see the. Okay, they're looking at me from down there. They're looking at me. Oh, someone's throwing. Okay, someone's throwing. Well, you saw what happened. They're throwing dynamite. No, not treasures. Okay, there's my messy briefcase. Gonna need to... Oh, that's not... Nope. Let's go down. Actually, I meant... Let's see. Okay. Getting a handle on the buttons. All right. Okay, there we go. Grip button to mix. And then... Right, completely restores health. Can I use... How do... Oh, drop there to heal. Okay, so... There we go. Alright, so just getting a handle on these buttons. Oh, that's... I keep doing that. Let's not do that. Let's jump down. There we go. My health is taking a beating. All right. I don't know if I should, considering how much health I just took, I don't know if I should... There's an egg. Don't know if I should get this other chainsaw guy to come out. I mean, if we beat him, we get his ruby, but I don't know. I mean, we could go for it. Oop, out of ammo. Hold on. Let's see. There's my... Oh, I did not mean to press it that time. Okay, there's my ruby. Hey, everyone. Oh. Yum. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. There are some objects that I can pull off of my person in the middle of this. Gotta get more familiar as to which items we can do that with. Oh, shake the controllers. So there's like some little QTEs. This is going up to a dead end.
Oh, la campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos.
I feel like that time limit was shorter than the original game. Maybe I'm imagining that.
Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
You know, it would be like a silly little immersion thing, but I really feel like for the VR game, they should have prompted you to say that. They should have put the line on the screen and say the line, and just listen for you to say it through the microphone. So to advance, you would have to say, "Where's everyone going? Bingo?" They did not do that.
Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer.
2 officers.
Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Okay, so this wasn't the best start as far as my performance here goes. I did take a bit of damage, had to use healing items during that whole thing. That's where we're heading. I never actually went into the room, into the house where we would have gotten the cutscene where Chainsaw Guy comes out. Okay, so if you do that well, if, you know, you do it better than this in the original game, you could have killed the first Chainsaw Guy up there to get his ruby, then you go in here, and then there would have been a cutscene where a second Chainsaw Guy comes out, and you could kill him to get his ruby. And like there's a whole thing where like you could push these stuff in front of the door and the window to stop them from coming in. And so it's supposed to be all very tense, instead of just running around like I was doing. Grab ammo. Load. Grab. Alright, well, no enemies to shoot with this. Where is it? Okay, it's over my left shoulder. So I just reach over my left shoulder to get it. No, that doesn't work. Right, so like this whole area, it's like a whole big thing where like you're running through the houses and you're like pushing stuff in front of... Oh, there is only one body here. The second one's not here. You're like pushing things in front of windows and doors to stop them from coming in, and you're jumping out of windows and you're running along rooftops to just barely escape them. It's all very tense, and really none of that happened in my playthrough here. My playthrough was just running around the village, just stumbling around. So, could have been a lot more tense than that. Some kind of liquid is dripping off the table. What kind? An unpleasant smell is emanating from it. What kind of liquid could it be? Several small items, nothing useful. Look at this big padlock. Nothing compared to Leon's knife. It's a filthy bed. A dirty bed here. It appears that the stains are a person's blood. Yeah, if you come in here during the big fight, then you kind of get trapped because there's no other exit. You just kind of have to stand your ground in this room. That's how Leon usually enters houses. I do need to get more familiar about where everything is on my body. I can pull out the gun without thinking about it pretty well, but when I reach up to my shoulder blade... There we go. It's a little bit of a crapshoot whether or not I actually get the knife. Okay, really it's by the right pectoral. Grab a nipple, and you're grabbing a knife. That's just advice for life. Okay, sternum? No, sternum is knife. Okay, more like below the heart is where you can grab... Grenades are where the heart is. That's the saying. That's about where those are. The shelf is nailed to the wall. What a sinister-looking fellow. Mwah. Well, we haven't kissed anyone yet. Unpleasant odor coming from the kettle. How many opportunities will there be for some kissing? It's hard to say. So far, you know, there's been some action happening. That guy is too high up for me to kiss. What in God's name? If only he'd come with me. The cow survived. Hopefully as we go on, hopefully there will be chances for kissing. Just, hasn't really happened yet. Here's a door with a strange insignia. It's locked and won't open. Some kind of symbol on the door. Keyhole. Yeah, this is where everyone went when they went to bingo. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about how this whole village fight is supposed to be pretty lengthy and pretty tense, and like a cat and mouse game through the houses. And man, that just did not. That's not how this went at all, did it? This is just not how it went. I mean, I survived it and everything, but I feel like as a set piece, it usually is cooler than this. For most people playing through it, it'll be like a cooler thing. As opposed to my clumsy bumbling. Here's a note. It's an alert order. Let's read. Okay, here are our files. This is the first one we've picked up. Recently, there has been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We don't know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Bators Mendez. Alright. So they know we're here. Well, I mean, obviously they know now we're here. But they had pictures of us in that file. And someone alerted them that we would be coming. But who? Well, we can't think about that right now. We have to go to the farm. So unlike the previous Resident Evil games before this game kind of takes place in like several like separate areas that you travel to between doors. Like you're always going ahead. You're rarely ever like backtracking or anything. So different format about how like the whole game and its levels are set up. Anyway, we're at the farm. Also, let's watch out for blue medallions. Sure. Let's overwrite? Push to overwrite. Okay, there we go. Making friends. Making fries? Sure. That's what they're doing here in the village. The remote Pueblo is well known for their fries. We have to try them before we leave. All right, let's, so before, of course, we get that, we want to close that, and then shoot that. And then, there we go, pearl pendant. Oh, we got some nice detail on this pendant. Looks very nice. We don't want it to fall in that dirty water, now do we? No, we do not. You know, when this game first came out, the idea that you could just jump over small obstacles like this, mind-blowing. Absolutely incredible advancement in the field of science. That you could just jump over those, like, little walls. Here's the dog. How you doing? Can I knife that? No, it does not seem like I can hit that with the knife. It's just about in reach. There we go. Ah, that guy heard me. Somewhere around. Hola. I like how they have infinite axes. Hold on. Mwah! Had to do it. Just had to do it. Mwah! I was the last one to kiss those lips. Those lips don't exist anymore. Can I eat this? Oh, there we go. Yes, yes. I can just hold the trigger and I will eat that egg. Get that spinel. I cannot eat the spinel, unfortunately. I would like it if the text was actually readable, like from here, instead of going into the file room. Little nitpick, little nitpick. 15 blue medallions, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. For those of you who destroy 10 or more will be awarded ... The rest is illegible. Yeah, I mean, we can go into the file screen to read it, that's fine. But, I mean, it's VR. I would like it if you could just hold the piece of paper up and you could actually see what it said. But just that's a small thing, a very little thing. Oh, hello. One moment. Yeah, let's get that. Okay, we got our beer stein. Glug, 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 glug. All right, and then, of course, well, if you haven't seen Resident Evil 4 before, it's a treasure. And let's see, can we look at it? Yeah, we can examine. There are 3 recessions on the side. I wonder what they're for. So some of the treasures... Oh, there's a treasure over there. Looks pretty good condition. Looks valuable. Some of the treasures can be combined with other treasures to make them worth even more when we sell them. Sell them to who? Well, we haven't found that out yet. Were there any more blue medallions here? Well, I guess we do come back to this room, this area, the farm at some point, I believe. So we can just continue on. The House of Confinement. Oh, yeah. So this game does have QTEs. You can turn them off in the menu, actually, but I have them turned on. So what is a QTE like in this version of the game? I've seen this signpost before. Well, okay. I'm gonna have to see what that is. I'm gonna, like, raise up my headset a little bit. It's probably fine. There was, like, something on the desk in front of me when I did that, and I, like, smacked something. That's okay. One of the things that happens in VR. Can I grab this? I cannot. Mwah. We all need kisses, even after death. Okay, what do we do here? Okay. Motion. I'm running. That's what this motion represents. It represents running. All right. It went back to that theater view. I mean, I guess it would have to, so you can see the boulder coming behind you. Huh. There we go. If you want to make it a bit more challenging, you can turn the laser sight off in the options. If you want to be a real sharpshooter. So that guy's holding some dynamite. Let's see if we can do this. No, he's running around that side. Yeah, there we go. That's what you want. Want to shoot the dynamite to blow it up in their hand. That's always the best. A lot easier in this version than in the original. I mean, you might say that the combat in this game maybe now a little too easy, but I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think that VR should, if VR should make something harder or easier, I mean, it should be easier. It should give you an advantage to be able to just aim manually. Hello. Where is that? Is that inside the house? I think it is. Oh, might as well get rid of that. I can hear the dynamite. I can hear its fuse. Oh. Was not looking where I was going. I was not. The Ganados, they really shouldn't be handling explosives. They're not good with them. A bunch of old books. Yep. What's possibly in these books, we will never know. Leon is not interested. He does not care. I would be interested to know, what are the villagers reading? Like, there's a lot of books here. What do they pass the time reading? Grenade? No clues here. But one clue is that we do hear a banging in the distance. What could that be? Oh, hold on. Bird's nest up there. the red cat's eye. Let's look at our treasures. There's the cat's eye. No, that's the wrong button. You know, I do have trouble with the button prompts, considering I can't see the controllers. But B button is the upper face button on my right hand. There we go. The markings on this stone indicate that it once was set in something, but what? Nevertheless, a rare gem. Can I set it in that? Did I do it? I think I did. Yeah. Okay, it's in there now. A gemstone has been set in the side. So 3 gemstones to find for this beer stein. We found one. I mentioned before, like, the way the gun and the knife, the way these work, reminds me a lot of Lies Beneath. This is not the same developer, Armature. They did not make Lies Beneath, but, like, the solutions they're doing here for this just remind me a lot of that game. Which is good, because I really like that game. Hello? More books. No more books. Don't need to save right now, since we will be in a little bit. Oh, and also, having to reload manually, a little stressful. I can imagine that is going to be a bit anxiety-inducing in certain parts later in the game. Especially since with the shotgun, I think you might reload this one shell at a time. It looked like it. I mean, we'll see if that's actually how it turns out. Alright. This is where the banging is coming from. There's nothing in here, right? No, there's not. But something in here. Let's take a look.
A little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. Do you got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
And so we met some new friends as we end chapter 1-1. Hit ratio 84%, enemies killed 23, number of times killed 0. Right, we made some new friends. We're, you know, learning about new people and their culture and killing them and stealing their stuff as Leon's big, not Spanish, his European adventure. It is not Spain. Absolutely not. That continues. Let us save a game. Well, what if we don't overwrite? Like, what if we wanted to move on to, like, the second one? I mean, oh, hold on, this? Okay, yeah, that's how we can turn to another save file. Okay. Leon clearly is a two-finger typist. He hunts and he pecks. Big cheese. We're going to confirm, and we'll be coming back with more Resident Evil 4 VR.